Hey guys, and welcome to Pretty Eyes. My name is Lavana. This show is based off of domestic violence surviving, life after. If this is your first time tuning in on this show, please hit that bell and please subscribe so you can get future notifications for things that are coming forth. First, I would like to say happy Thanksgiving to everybody. I hope everyone is with their loved ones, their family ones, or their significant other. You know, today is a day to be very thankful for the things that God has done and the things that He's going to continue to do. So I won't be long today because I got to get all the food finished and take it over to where I'm going. So I just want to say I love you guys, and I want to start off by saying I give God the honor and the glory, because if it was not for Him, I wouldn't be sitting here doing this show. With that being said, I'm going to jump right into it because I know everybody has some things to do today. Maybe you can check this out in your spare time. If this is not for you, please send it over to someone that can really use it and it can be beneficial to them. I want to say thanks so much, guys, for all the love and support that I've been getting. You know, all the texts, the phone calls, and different things. Because this is really to empower someone and help someone be encouraged to move on if they are in a domestic violence situation, and if they're already out of it, that's awesome. So I just want to say thanks for that. If you hear any boiling in the background, please just disregard. That is my potatoes, because I got to finish these mashed potatoes. But with that being said, I'm just going to go ahead and get started. And I hope you guys have a blessed day. I hope that you are ready to be with your family and friends. And if you are a Cowboy fan, go Cowboys. Because I'm ready for that game as well. All right, so let me start off by saying that today this show is going to be very brief, and it's just basically talking about signs of an abuser, a person that have insecurity issues, and a person that also have major problems within. A lot of people's problems from abusers really start at their childhood, and sometimes people just never got the counseling or had never had no one talk to them to understand how to handle their feelings, so they just lash out, you know, on the person that's nearest to them. So if you notice things about someone that you may be around, or even people you may not even be around, but you just see them all the time, just take a look at if they have loss of temperament very frequently, you know, just by the smallest things. The smallest things can set them off. That means that, you know, they're like a time bomb. You know, they're just ticking, just walking around, just ticking, you know, which is not very good. And remember, I stated before in previous shows to make sure you surround yourself around people that are positive, people that are going in the right direction, and most of all, read that word, because the more that you read the word, it's going to give you drop some downloads into your spirit to help you get on the correct path, so you can have a happy life and you can show those pretty eyes. Most of all, though, if you're doing that already, that's awesome. You know, keep it up. You know, kudos to you. But if you know someone that is in this type of relationship or in this type of situation, give them help. You know, lend out that helping hand. Remember, I told you before to be kind. You know, show love, because love is the whole thing that makes the world go round. And without love, a lot of people feel lost. A lot of people feel lonely. And we just don't want that. We want a person to come out of their depression. We want them to be able to smile again, you know, be happy, go back to the things that encourage them to be happy before. Because if you feel good about yourself, then you do good with yourself. So I just want to say that. The next thing is, if you notice that someone is always frequently fighting or getting into it with other people, and that could be a physical fight or just a normal argument, you know, those are people that have issues, but they don't know how to address them. So they're just walking around just like with a bunch of anger just in a little box, just in their heart, you know, just constantly angry about something, but they don't know how to diffuse that anger. So most of the time they'll take it out on the person that is, you know, closer to them, whether that be their children, whether that's a husband, a wife. And remember, I told y'all, it's not just women that go through domestic violence. Men go through it as well. So guys, you know, we want to show love to you as well, you know, because we understand some men are taught to, you know, not hit a woman, you know, just walk away or, you know, back off. And sometimes I understand that it can be hard, especially if someone is doing this to you and you don't want to retaliate back. So just want you to know that we see you guys. We love you. Also, another sign is if a person is doing vandalism to like property damaging, like to their own property or to your property, whether that's punching walls in the punching in holes in the wall, if that is wrecking out cars, just tearing up furniture, whatever it is, something that is vandalism, towards you or to their things. Look out for those signs, guys. You don't want to be with someone that has that much anger built in, because next it will come out on you. Another thing, if a person is already on drugs or they do a lot of drinking and that starts to increase with drug and alcohol usage, be very mindful that the things will just get worse. It's nothing that is going to die down. You think that you can work with this person. You think that you can go to counseling and things will be better. And most of the time the abuser always says, I'm sorry, I was having a bad day. I didn't mean to take that out on you. But 9 times out of 10, it just gets worse. It always gets worse before it gets better. Another thing is if a person has detailed plans and the plans are committed with violent acts, about what they're going to do. If there's threatening that is coming your way, call somebody, get somebody on your corner, somebody that can help you to move away from that situation. There is plenty of domestic violence hotlines, and I had gave it out 2 shows previously, just in case, because around this time, the holiday time, a lot of people feel lonely. They also feel depressed and down, and sometimes people respond to that through anger, or violence, so just be mindful, and I just want you guys to love on yourself, because if you love yourself, then you'll be able to love someone else. Nobody got time for projects or trying to build people up to make them be the way they want them to be. If that person is giving you havoc and you're more sad than you're happy, move out of that situation, because you'll just find yourself in more tears. And remember, we want to show those pretty eyes. And the last thing I would like to state is starve your distractions and feed your focus. By saying that is, don't be worried about everything that's going on around you. Focus on you to get yourself better and get yourself back into the things that you need to be doing. Whether that's getting a new job, getting new friends, getting a new boyfriend or girlfriend, or just working on yourself. Sometimes you have to just be all to yourself so you can work on yourself. You may not have time to be around all these people. Like I told y'all before, do something that's going to help you, that's healthy for yourself. Cook yourself a meal. And because it's Thanksgiving today, go ahead and be around some loved ones. I know that the news is saying, stay in your house, don't go out, don't do Thanksgiving, keep it to a bare minimum. And that's still true. Wear your mask. Make sure you wash your hands. We still in a pandemic, but nobody wants to be alone, especially on holidays. This is a hardest time for a lot of people, because they have lost loved ones, or they are just feeling depressed, and we don't want you to be depressed. I really hope that this encourages someone, motivates someone to hold your head up high, hold your chest out, and do what God told you to do. You always hear that small voice in the back of your head of what is the right thing to do, and sometimes us as adults, we just go against it because we think it's going to get better, but it's not going to get better. So I just want to say, this is a wrap for me today, guys. Like I said, it's going to be very quick because I got to finish cooking. And I know you guys probably are cooking too. I hope you enjoy your Thanksgiving meal. Hope you enjoy your family. I love you guys. Thanks so much again for the support. Don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe. And if this is not for you guys, please turn it over to someone that it can be very beneficial to for them. Whoever it is, I don't care who it is. And next week, I will have a special guest coming on the show. As I told you guys before, I will be sometimes by myself speaking, and then sometimes I will have a special guest. So please tune in. Next week, these shows will be every Thursday. So if you're busy all through the week, go on YouTube, and just sit there and take a look at the show. The show is never longer than 20 minutes. So you can take a couple minutes out of your time, subscribe, Hit that bell. I love you guys. And don't forget, put God first. Love someone. Reach out, lend a helping hand. And make sure you show those pretty eyes. Happy Thanksgiving again, guys. I'll see you guys next week. And have a beautiful day. Love you.